Hi guys, we just shot this video on Facebook Live on preparing you for holidays and how to bling out your ornaments.
So not only that, but we talk about how to prepare for the holidays. So I don't know about you, but I'm always last minute Lisa. And this year, we're gonna look at a calendar, we're gonna back it up and know when we need to order our supplies, when we need to try to get our customers to order early, so it's not like stressful at the last minute, right?
Sounds good to me.
So remember, this was shot live, so we're going to be talking to customers and so forth, but we have edited it and put it here for you, and let's get into the video.
Let's check it out.
If you're ordering from us a whole bunch of stuff, we will take special orders. Like, let's say you want some trees and we never have more than 50 in stock. We're going to put a link in the comments here on the special order information, and she can get you what you need specifically for you, so you don't have to wait and fight with everybody else. So that takes 2 to 8 weeks depending on the product. Some products take a week, some are overseas and they take 8 weeks. So you got to really start thinking and inquiring now, so you know when to order and back it up. So that's what we've got going right here in September. Start thinking about special orders. So then in October and September, start talking to your audience, right? Like your customers, to say, hey, start ordering early and maybe incentivize them, like give them a discount or free shipping or something like that. So they'll order early, and that's going to take a lot of pressure off of you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're not going to be making all of the items for holidays, you know, at the end of November. This way you can kind of space out what you're making as well.
Yeah, or if you have a product in your shop that's like just production, it's not specifically personalized, crank a bunch of those out and get it done early so you're not stressed. And then October and November are going to be your get to work months, so time to get through those. I wanted to point out that in November, we and almost every retailer have a big sale around Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. So if you are still working then, take advantage of the sales at that point for sure. And then pay attention to shipping times. So USPS cuts off a certain date before they guarantee it will get to someone by Christmas. We do the same thing on our orders, so pay attention on our site. And then just work backwards. Start marking up your calendar and get to it, right? So this is 18 gauge aluminum, so it's got some bulk to it. See how sometimes it sticks on it? You just pull it off. So obviously that one went a lot deeper. Those look good, So since I have the blue ones out, I'll just use these.
Yeah.
I'm going to zoom out a little bit to show you the hypo cement. And you can use hypo cement or 2-part epoxy or whatever you want.
The thing I loved about the hypo cement when I was doing the earrings, I'll show you guys later, is that the application's easy with the little
so easy, yeah.
There
is some talk in our Facebook group, which if you're not in our Facebook group, come join us. Search for Beaducation.com, metal stamping and beyond, of the 2-part epoxy working better. And I'm actually doing a test right now on that.
Oh.
But that would be for jewelry that's getting like bonked around. For ornaments, this is 100% fine. I've only ever used this and I've never had things fall off. But if you're, I don't know, we're always looking for the best solution, right? But for an ornament, it's fine. So you pull the little needle out.
Yeah, I've done the ornaments even before we had the setter and glued in my ornaments for a couple of years. Like I've packed them away and all the crystals have remained. So it's definitely sufficient for an ornament.
So let's see if I can get this back in on live camera.
Oh, the pressure.
Ooh,
wow.
Nice.
You made it look easy.
So when it comes out, I made the mistake of putting it directly in there. I should have wiped down here a little bit because it put too much in that middle one for sure. I could wipe it out, but I'm not going to. All right, so I'm going to use the katana to pick up the crystal and just place it in a little spot.
I do love that you can just do all your gluing and then do all your...
And Mel taught me something. I've been gluing these on for a year now, that the upside down ones make me crazy, but she just picks it up with her finger. Does that work?
Is it for me?
It keeps it. My fingers are really sweaty.
Maybe it's because they don't want the purple one.
I just put on lotion. Yeah, it's like, no, don't do.
They want the blue.
Do purple.
But I do. Yeah, you guys. So I pick it up with my finger, and then I'll just use the katana on my finger very lightly.
Okay, so I just sort of place them there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Whoop, for a lot of it. There we go. And then I make sure they're actually in the divot by pushing down and feeling. I'm feeling the edge on these. I'm scooting them back and forth.
Ooh. Glue explosion.
I know, that's the one.
They had a little too much glue in it.
There we go. Oh.
Holy cannoli.
I don't think I made that divot big enough on that one. I could redo it, or... Oh, there it goes.
That's perfect.
I feel it better now. I just wasn't in it. So that little bit of glue... I'm sorry, I was kind of off camera there. Here, I'm going to pick it out with a toothpick, which I don't have with me now. But that's what I would do.
That's a good idea.
It works really well when it's wet, because if it's dry, it kind of smears, or if it's dry, sometimes you can pick it off. But it's just that easy. And like I said, that middle one has too much glue because I forgot to wipe the applicator off before I started.
I suppose you can do it with the pointer or the katana and then just wipe the katana off.
Yeah, I just don't want to get any gunk on there.
Oh, I see.
My precious katana. But yeah, if you wiped on there and you're able to put it off. But when you pull this out, sometimes there's pressure on the tube, and so that's why it goes right when you pull it out. So that's why you want to make sure to wipe it off, which I did not. This is a brass 24 gauge tree. This is going to be hard to set a crystal on because, again, it's not a lot of material to move, and because brass is pretty hard. So you could give it a try, but I don't know how well it will work for you. This is the tree that we made when we demoed this last year. This is before we had the crystal setters. So these guys are just glued right on top, and they haven't fallen off. This has been sent to Bead and Button magazine. They did an article on it. They're still there. It's great. But making the divot is just extra insurance that's not going anywhere. Totally. But one thing I wanted to point out with this is it's oxidized, as copper will do, and I think it's kind of cool, but it's going to be very hard for me, there you can really see it there, to polish this with the crystals on there.
Yes.
Because I'm going to need to do a little force. I don't want to knock them off, and also it's going to leave the oxidation like a little rim around the crystals because you can't get right up in there. I mean, you could have used radials or something, actually. I don't think radials would pop it off, but this is an argument to seal your metal.
Absolutely. Or I wonder how a dip would work, like the jewelry shield, if you dipped it.
Yeah.
That'd probably be fine.
Yeah, that's a sealant. So you could do the jewelry shield, you can do one of those Krylon sprays, and Mel and I did a whole Facebook Live on sealants. Okay, so we talked about the calendar. Let's pull it up one more time in case you're late. Here's your calendar. There's your get to work months. The Black Friday, Cyber, blah, blah, everything sale is highlighted in November. That's for us and everybody, right? Like everywhere you buy from, they're going to have a sale then. And we're likely in October too, but just keep your eyes peeled so you can stock up on those dates. One more thing I didn't mention is if you do kill it over Christmas and you make a lot of money, us and a lot of other places, I mean, you see it at Walmart, whatever, they'll close out the Christmas stuff at the end of the season. So if you do well in Christmas, you have some money to stock up for the next season, that's a great opportunity to, grab a bunch of ornaments at 50% off or whatever. But that's way planning ahead. I just try to get you guys in
the best deal.
Thanks so much for coming by.
Thanks for joining.